Well, hola, folks. Okay, that should not be like that. Hold, please. Let me see if I can fix the camera. Okay, there we go. Seems a little glitchy and stuttery. I don't know why that is. Hang on 1 second. This is also... We are gonna try a different webcam. Bear with me a second. I don't like the picture resolution of this one. But for some reason, it's working better. I don't understand that. Weird. So the National Weather Service did just update the winter storm warning information. Let me try that one webcam out again. Yeah, see, this one definitely looks like it has better quality. So we'll just try it and see what happens. Cause maybe it's just a little stubborn, being a little stubborn. We will see. We will try it out and see what happens. So, let me... You can see how nice and heavy it's snowing. Out there across the city of Philippi, but we'll get a better oh. Wider view here in just a second, but I'm gonna put my phone, which is just using the new case, which I'm not gonna mention that because I don't know if you guys saw the post. We are until or even unless we start getting more viewers and subscribers. So if you are not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please click that subscribe button. It will really help our analytics out because... And also, please post in the comments down below what you would like to see more of with this channel. I am open to growing it more. Like, would you rather see daily, like, weather video postings, or we go more broader out instead of just focusing in on one area? We go more out. Let me know in the comments below, because I'm open to do anything. Because 4 subscribers ever since we started this channel is kind of pathetic. Like, I am completely open to doing whatever you guys want to see more of. But you just have to let me know. But anyway, so this is the new thing I was mentioning that I was replacing that Speck one with. I love it. This is a MagSafe sticker. I can kind of feel my finger rubbing up against it, but not too significant. But also, what this MagSafe sticker does, it still allows me to connect via MagSafe. Which for me is an important aspect. But anyway, now that that's out of the way, let me try and see if I can log in to our Wise WebView account. Just so you know, the interface changed with the Wise WebView, and didn't you just put out a new update? Oh, they changed it back. Well, alright then. Y'all are the boss. Okay, there was something else I was gonna do. Oh, I know what it was. Before we look at this together, I want to look at it on here. Just because it's literally the same exact information. Okay then. So, now that that's out of the way too, I'm gonna go ahead and move us down. So here we're seeing a live look outside the WeatherEye camera. I'm gonna move it a little bit to the left. And as you can see, all those roads look covered. That is a good bit of snow out there. Look at that. And those on the grassy surfaces. And it's still coming down pretty good too. Let me see if I can pull up our radar. Definitely don't want reflectivity. So the National Weather Service did make some changes to some things. But we'll look at that here in a second. So I'm actually going to have to bring up two different radar images. Okay, let's... Yeah, that's a strong magnet. Okay. Cat. But as we can see... Anyway, okay. So, the National Weather Service did downgrade Doddridge, Ritchie, Ward, Jackson, Putnam, and I think Cabell County is down into a winter weather advisory. They were also a winter storm warning, but they canceled that warning. And they're saying that those areas could see an additional, 2 inches. So... the one kicker even with this, which I'm going to do a bit more digging. So they're saying that the Harrison County's winter storm warning can still see an additional 3 inches. Now, if we look at Barber County, so an additional 5 to 10. So what I'm going to do yeah, everything's changed. But if we come out here, I'm just going to look out here for fun. Take a look at this. All this orange that you see here, those are blizzard warnings for up to potentially 2 feet of snow in certain places. Which, speaking of snow, here's a live look outside of our WeatherEye camera here in the friendly city of Philippi. You can see it's coming down at a pretty good clip again. I want to look at a different camera that we won't have access to on the stream. This one it's not accessible with the web view at the moment because it's wow. I mean, I can show. Let me pull up OBS so I can see if I'm aiming it correctly. Let's. Yeah, okay, here. No, let me make this full screen. Check this out. Those are the main right up. Oops. What the heck are you doing? Let's see if I can get this just right. So this little strip right here, that's the main road. Check out how covered the main road is. And then this right here is going like, it's hard to do this. Like this. Oops. No. Going like, yeah, okay, so you get it. Going, let me see if I can get like a pen. Going like, yeah, it's really hard to do this. I'm looking at OBS and it's really hard to pinpoint this. Okay, so yeah, going like this is our road right out here. You can see how covered it is, even our driveway. Like, holy mackerel. So it is such a pretty snowy scene out there. We can, oops. So it is a very snowy looking scene out there across the region right now, which we kind of were anticipating this system. When we started our Facebook Lives before, like, I think we did one Friday. I was talking about the system then. And, so far today, it looked like it was nothing but a complete, like, dud. Until now. But it's still not looking like we're getting as much snow as what was originally anticipated. Now, I want to do something fun. We will branch out of our local area for right now. Because what I want to do is I want to, here on WeatherWise, come to like a New York cam. In fact, I want to switch to the New York radar. Where is the nearest? Is it here? Okay. Yeah, check out. I wonder if there's any like mesoscale discussions out on this. Let me come to the very bottom. Yeah, there is. Okay. I'm not gonna really look that up. I wanna see if there's like a camera in like downtown New York City. That's an image. That's not an actual camera. Here's an actual camera. Wow. You can't even see out of that. What about this one? I just saw that one. Rude. What about this? Wow. If you've never seen very heavy snow before, that's what it looks like. Let me see. Wow. They're saying that within that mesoscale discussion with here with the New York Metro, snowfall could be between 1 to 2 inches per hour, are likely with localized 2 inches plus per hour. Jeez. Kind of reminds me of, for us here in North Central West Virginia back in January 2016. When we got that 2 feet of snow dumping here in our neck of the woods. And they're kind of expecting that same thing, but with as an actual blizzard. So lucky them, they're probably going to get to experience what I've always been wanting to experience, and that's thunder snow. Lucky ducks. I don't like snow as much. I'm not a fan of winter. But I've always dreamed to witness thunder snow. Come on, Mother Nature. I always have to look it up on YouTube. But looking it up on YouTube is not the same as experiencing it in person. Sorry. I lost my cool there. Sorry. But let's get a look outside of our neck of the woods. So we're not seeing nearly as intense snow rates here as they are there. One thing I want to do while you guys are looking at that, I want to look at another area. Yeah, as you can see, even Walnut Street down towards the bank area is even pretty covered as well. What I want to do, let me pull up the school report map for today. I gotta correct it first. Because some of the information I have is old information. I haven't had to use that in a while. Yeah, as I pull up the school report map, I'm just gonna explain this real quick. The reason why I'm not using the and returning the Speck candy shell again, and I'm not getting another one of those because I do not like it. Thought I'd try give it a second chance. Did that. Another reason is because the buttons were so hard to click, and the I would show you, but I already have it packaged up. But the sides, they also had this grippy material that this Spigen one has, but they were more grooved outwards, and they were it was hurting my hands. I was like, yeah, you don't want to have a case that's gonna hurt your hands when you're trying to use it. To me, that was like a yeah, I don't think so moment. Now I'm gonna shut about it because I know you all don't care about it. But if anyone is curious which one this one is, it is the one I have now is the Spigen liquid air, and this reason why this one is fitting much better too, because this one was made more is specifically designed for the iPhone 15, but it doesn't have the MagSafe capability. So if you want MagSafe, you're gonna have to get one of these adapter rings. And now make it MagSafe compatible. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to that. Clear out everything. Oh, I can start this fresh. Okay, clean up my canvas. Okay, so we have doink. I'll be right with you all in here in a second. Okay. So, here is the latest school closings and delays for your Monday. So as you can see, we have Monongalia, Marion, Doddridge, Harrison, Lewis, Upshur, Gilmore, Nicholas, Canal, Putnam, Mason, Cabell, Wayne, Lewis, Upshur, Gilmore, Preston, Tucker, Randolph, Pendleton, Hampshire, Berkeley, Jefferson, and Barber County schools all operating on a 2-hour delay. Lincoln, Fayette, Clay, Webster, Greenbrier, Monroe, Hardy on a 3-hour, and then we have McDowell, Wyoming, Raleigh, Mercer, Summers, and Pocahontas County schools all closed for today, in a way, since it's after 2 o'clock. So, and I almost guaranteed this list is probably going to either still grow throughout the night or throughout the morning hours. And if not, have some of these counties actually change their statuses, because these roads are just awful. Since I took a nice good long nap after church today, I'll be up keeping an eye on this stuff and updating social media with the latest school closing report. When we get new reports coming in. So, that's, I think, all I got for you this time. Let me actually see if I can find a better looking radar image. Really fast. Because WeatherEye isn't doing our snow around here any justice. Yeah, see, this is showing. Okay, let me bring this over here. And what I can do, let me see if I can find it. I think I got it. Where's the thing going to? Hello? Ah, it's right here. Okay. So, as you can see, we are seeing a good, healthy looking dose of snow kind of up around Wheeling, Morgantown, and down here towards like Charleston and here. This, let's see. Where this one's moving towards. Okay, yeah, okay. This is what I had the feeling of. Hang on. Let's stop the radar. Go to now. And then let's bring up our draw again. So this boundary right here is moving down to the south. And in this, it looks like there could be some like powerful like snow squall activity. Which we're still seeing some pretty good snow bands here in the city of Philippi right now. Even without that possible snow squall band activity. So inside that band, there could be some pretty good additional snowfall accumulations. So I still wouldn't plan to let your guard down on any of this. Now, if we look towards, say, like York and Lancaster, they're also still seeing some pretty healthy snow, but not as intense as towards Philadelphia, Trenton, and New York. Over there, they're getting hit pretty gosh darn dang good looking. Which, what can you do? I mean, am I right? So I'm going to give one last final skim of what's going on outside here in downtown Philippi. You can see the snow's starting to pick up in intensity. Like, I'm going to assume we might have close to an inch or two out there right now. What I can find out is by looking on our back porch rail. That also really helps with collecting snow and measuring it off with that. Oh yeah, maybe. So I wouldn't say it's 2 inches. It's at least gotta be maybe an inch to close to an inch and a half out there currently. Yeah, it's still coming down. Like, we still got what appears to be another good, healthy snow band rate yet to come through. So don't let your guard down yet overnight, folks, and even throughout the day tomorrow, because tomorrow we are barely going to break the freezing mark. Just barely break that freezing point. So, yeah. So yeah, I think that's pretty much where we're going to go ahead and just leave it for this evening. Now, please click the like button here on YouTube and click that subscribe button. Let's grow this algorithm. I would like to see this algorithm grow. Because yes, we're done talking about phone cases and iOS stuff. And that's if you want to hear that stuff, but some people's like, I don't want to hear that. So we're done talking about that. But I do want to see this YouTube algorithm grow. But if it doesn't start growing before March 30th, I decided what's the point in continuing this, because nothing is growing past where I want. Because this July, let's make a goal. I'll tell you what. If we can reach, let's say, between 20 and 25 subscribers by When was my first video uploaded? Oops. When was our first video uploaded here on the YouTube channel? Our very first public video uploaded here on YouTube was July 12th. So, I tell you what. If we can hit, let's just say 20. If we can hit 20 subscribers by July, we will keep going. We'll keep going with this. But otherwise, if we stay at 4 subscribers up until July, I will not keep doing this. Because it's wasting my time and not seeing this thing go anywhere. You all think I don't notice that you don't watch. Like, there's some viewers that watch his videos that are not subscribed. So if you watch his videos, click that subscribe button below. Let's keep this algorithm going up. Instead of seeing it crash and burn. Right now it's crashing and burning. So, let's set a goal. Let's reach 20 subscribers between now and July 12th. Share this YouTube channel with your friends. Have them subscribe. Have their friends subscribe. And so forth, so forth. So anyway, that's my rant for your Monday. So anyway, you have a fantastic rest of your evening and stay safe going out for your Monday morning commute, because it's gonna be a mess. I'm already picturing it now. Monday morning's commute is gonna be an absolute mess and a nightmare. And then same thing for your Monday evening commute. It's probably gonna also be a mess. Tuesday morning might still be slightly messy, as we could see potential refreezing and potentially still additional minor accumulation through early as we cross into midnight before all these winter weather alerts expire. So just take it easy on these roads the next couple of days. Today for your Monday and tomorrow for your Tuesday. And then temperatures should be on the upswing later in the week. I've heard rumors by Saturday it's going to be back in the 60s with sunshine. I can check that real quickly and confirm that. Yeah. Saturday, 58 degrees with sunshine. So, we can get through these next couple of days. So anyway, you have a fantastic rest of your night and stay safe, my friends. Have a good night.